Hey, and a good morning, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, joining me on this Friday morning. Yes, it's March 1st. February's in the books. March is here. Spring's around the corner. Yeah, it's good times. You know, we still got plenty of snow. We got more snow this past week, but you know, when we hit March, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We know it's almost over. And I got a big heads up for you guys, okay? We're taking off next week. I'll be here Monday, Tuesday. We travel Wednesday. We're going down to Florida for our annual de-thawing period, okay? I'm going to be down there 10, 11 days. Very much looking forward to it. I'm ready for a break. And, you know, when I go on vacation, I always come back recharged, ready to go. So this is big heads up, okay? My next video won't be until Friday, March 22nd is what I'm shooting for. Unless, hey, maybe the wife wants to shoot a live session from the St. Pete GP for a IndyCar kickoff. You know, maybe she wants to help me out. But if I had to bet, the next video will be Friday, March 22nd. Okay. Announcements, okay? Homepage at Replicars.com, upper left, announcements, okay? We're hoping to get everything up today, and we're talking like all the new CMC announcements, all the new 2019 Greenlight Indy is going to be in there. Huge list of Spark, TSM, Technomodel, Mini Champs. It's going to be, got to be hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of products newly announced that we will have up there ready for pre-order. Been getting a lot of inquiries like about the CMC. Thank you guys for being patient with us. We're just extremely busy, and it's time consuming to create all those products. We've got to get the pictures, we got to get the text. It's hats off to the crew though. They're kicking it, and we will, if I have my way, I'm gonna have to crack the whip on Mary. We will have that stuff up for the weekend. So any questions about, you know, certain manufacturers and new releases, by all means, shoot me an email, Mark, M-A-R-K, at Replicars.com. But in that announcements, we should have them up for the weekend. Same situation as last week. Big Spark shipment that I'm pretty certain is going to be here today. So we'll most likely have it up for the weekend. Right now, it's in coming soon, and I was looking through there. If you guys collect 1/18th Grand Prix champions, finally the 62 BRM Graham Hill World Champion car is in there. We've got a boatload of them coming, but we've got a ton on pre-order. If that's on your hit list, get an order in so you make sure you get one out of this batch. 59 Le Mans winner, Aston Martin in 143rd, another one we've been waiting a long time for. Cruise that category ASAP and get the orders in, guys. Most of you know Spark has been coming and going so rapidly, some in just a matter of days. Very rarely do we ever get restock, so you know, I'm gonna preach it one more time. Pre-order, 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 and pre-order with a credit card, because that way we never bill you until we actually ship the model to you. If you pre-order with PayPal, you're going to get, the money gets taken out of your account immediately. That's nothing to do with Replicars. That's a PayPal thing. We're going to do a whole video on that subject, but get on over, check that out. But we have a few, and I got to show this one, and I got to throw a shout out, hats off to the crew at Acme GMP. This is the 512 Ferrari Donahue Sunoco from the Masterpiece series. This goes back a few years. The tooling is back, and I'll tell you what, I was checking this thing out. I had the bonnets off it, checking out the interior. They've definitely done some upgrades. The paint is, let me give it a magnifico. But Matt, Jeff, nice job. This is in new 1/18th, and if you pre-ordered, they've all been shipped. They're on the way to you. We still got some pretty good stock on that one. If you're a Donahue fan, this is a no-brainer. But really nice stuff, and I'm sure it's going to sell out fairly quickly. That is in new 1/18th. Homepage at Replicars.com. Upper left, look for new arrivals, sorted by date, sorted by scale. The other one that's in there, the 1/18th, this is the Allen Man Cobra Transporter. We blew through them last time. We sold it out in about a week. We finally got some restock, and I think it's like 10, 12 pieces. It's big, it's heavy, it's expensive, but if you're a Cobra fan or you're a transporter collector, this one is just so nice, and it's so different. Most of the transporters, CMC, Ferrari, Maserati. This is a really cool piece in new 1/18 this week. Check that out. I got a bunch to rifle through here. Oh, okay. You're probably asking, what's this monstrosity back here? Okay, been getting this a ton lately. What do you collect, and why don't you have some of your models? So in lieu of all of the the Tower of Power of Replicars models, I busted out a few of mine, and I know some of you guys have seen this. It's a 1/5 scale Michael Schumacher Ferrari, and over the years, I had an incredible 1/43 scale collection once upon a time. A few years back, I sold everything off to fund my track day addiction in my track day car, so I don't collect 1/43 anymore. A few pieces here and there, but mostly large scale. I like big, as you can tell. And to give you an idea of how big that is the 1/12 Jim Clark Lotus 49 next to it. And then we got a couple of these little guys, and I don't know if you guys remember these. These were actually called Micro Champs, okay? 1/64th, done by Mini Champs. They did a bunch of Formula One cars, and I'll tell you what, I still, to this day, these got to be 15 years old, and I'm still amazed at the detail they can get in a little tiny model like that. So yeah, I got some quirky stuff, little 64 scale. I'm all over the place, but mostly Formula One, Grand Prix, and Le Mans sports cars are my theme. And of course, I collect all the Replicars models. You know that. And I also, another question. What about your Model Car Hall of Fame award being the 2018 Model Car Dealer of the Year? Well, here's our award, and this is glass. It's heavy. It's really cool. This sits right on my windowsill in my office. And again, I got to throw a shout out to all you guys that voted for us. Truly an honor, and we consider ourselves very fortunate, blessed to have such great customers, friends that support us, and can't say it enough. Thank you. Okay, eBay. I got to go eBay on you. Okay, just cruising the rare and hard to find section. We're at 195. Okay, that's 195 auctions currently running just in that one category. And sure, we like to push everybody to rare and hard to find. Go to Replicars.com. In the middle of the page, there's an icon, eBay store. Click on that. Go to our eBay store. Scroll down the left through the categories. There's one called the Private Vault. This is where Brian stashes some tasty nuggets, okay, and usually Exato. Right now in there is the 66 Sebring GT40 Spider, okay, and that is one of the rarest. They don't come along very often, but we just took in another collection that included a lot of older Exato. There's also the Ferrari 641 1990 Alain Prost Ferrari in there. That's another one, to this day, I think is one of his best ever creations. Incredible engine detail, the way the lift-off body, really cool piece. Those are both in there, along with, I think there's a couple of Grand Sport Corvettes. Well worth your time to cruise those. If you're into the older Exato, by all means, Private Vault, hit that up. And remember, all of our auctions start at 99 cents. 43rd scale, guys, right now, I mean a boatload. Quartzo, Ixo, Mini Champs, Spark, TSM. There's old HPI. I mean, it's all over the place. We just took in another huge 143rd scale collection. We're going to be picking away at that, but well worth your time. Cruise those listings, and you know my motto, bid to win and get in on the action, okay? Yeah, how do we fuel our eBay store? We buy collections, okay? One model to, I think we're up to, we took one in, it was like 7,000 pieces. No, I'm not exaggerating. If you have, models you want to trade in, by all means, we take trade-ins towards some of the newer releases. Nothing's off the table. Brian is wheeling and dealing. If you have any questions about our purchasing of collections or the trade-in program, by all means, get in touch with us. Mark, M-A-R-K, at replicars.com. You can contact Brian directly, B-R-I-A-N, at replicars.com. You can call us, 802-747-7151. We have a very easy Word document that we can email to you that explains the entire process. How do I get my models to you? How do I get paid? I want store credit. We can't make it any easier, guys. Hit us up. We'll get that information out to you. And that's it for that. All right. I'm just looking down through here. What grinds my gears? Okay. What grinds my gears is this week, I don't even know what the word is. Ungrateful customers. And I'm not going to mention names, but I had one earlier this week. Okay. First time customer emails me and says, hey, I placed an order on, this was, I think, Monday. So he says, I placed an order on Friday. When can I expect it? So I very pleasantly said, hey, thanks for your order. We shipped it on Monday. We got it Friday, but we shipped it on Monday. And I just tracked it. It's scheduled for delivery to you on Friday. Here's the tracking number. He writes back to me, maybe next time you can come up with a more plausible excuse. And basically says, you can pee on my leg, but don't tell me it's not raining. I'm reading this and I'm going, huh? So, you know, and I hope you see this, and I hope you see me throw you under the bus, because you know what? All we're doing here is providing customer service, right? We send you models, and when you ask a question, we answer it. I'm going to say that's a typical keyboard hero. That's what I call those guys, okay? And, you know, listen, I'm not nasty with people, so why aren't people nasty with me? I mean, if I was a jerk, I could see getting some emails like that. But, hey, you know, oh, and I forgot one line. I was born at night, but not last night. Okay, well, yeah, that's great, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. And, you know, if I'm nasty to you, by all means, fire away and send me nasty emails. But when I'm just doing my job and providing customer service, that's all I'm asking for is a little respect. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? But that's what grinds my gears this week. That's it. All right. I'm going to cut it off, guys. I'm excited for vacation. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a long one. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'm going to catch you, all goes well, Friday, March 22nd. Be well, stay well, and I'll catch you all guys